Welcome back to our channel, Valuable Coins Hub. These rare quarter-dollar coins make people rich. Let's find out why. Don't miss out one of these who know a single coin make you rich. Number 1. Today, we are diving deep into the mystery and thrill of the 1995 United States quarter dollar. A coin that carries history, beauty, and some shocking secrets for collectors. I'm going to reveal the hidden rarities, the striking errors, and the reasons why this coin has become a treasure for those who know where to look. So stay with me until the end because every detail matters in this journey. The 1995 quarter belongs to the famous Washington Quarter series, a design that had already been in circulation for decades. Yet even after so many years, this coin continues to excite collectors. On the obverse, we see the powerful portrait of George Washington, while the reverse still shows the eagle proudly spreading its wings, symbolizing strength and freedom. But beyond this familiar design, certain pieces from 1995 have become legendary, not because of what they were meant to be, but because of the errors and unique strikes that turned them into rare treasures. One of the most thrilling features of the 1995 quarter is the double die error, where certain coins reveal doubling on the letters or even parts of the design. Imagine holding a quarter where the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" appear doubled, as if the mint stamped them twice by accident. That unusual look is what collectors crave. These errors are not common. They are rare gems, and when they appear on the market, collectors chase them with passion, making bidding wars intense and exciting. Then there are the dramatic off-center strikes, where the design shifted away from its normal place during minting. Sometimes part of the blank planchet is left visible, creating a coin that looks completely different from what we are used to seeing. Each one of these off-center quarters is unique. No two exactly the same, and that makes them highly collectible. The more dramatic the shift, the higher the value, and the demand from collectors grows stronger every year. Even more fascinating are the quarters from 1995 that were struck on the wrong planchet. Imagine expecting a quarter but finding one struck on a nickel or even a dime-sized planchet. It's like holding a mistake that should never have happened. These wrong planchet errors are the kind of surprises that push coin values through the roof, because they combine rarity, uniqueness, and undeniable beauty in one coin. Condition plays a massive role in how much collectors are willing to pay for these coins. While millions of 1995 quarters were spent in everyday transactions, only a small number survived in mint state condition, shining with brilliant luster and sharp details. When such coins are graded by professional services and given top ratings, collectors jump at the chance to own them, and the value rises higher with every passing year. If you are a collector or even just starting your journey, here's my best advice. Never ignore the coins in your change. Always check closely for unusual details. Use a magnifying glass, and take your time studying the date, the lettering, and the edges of the coin. Many incredible finds have been discovered by ordinary people who simply paid closer attention, and you could be the next person to uncover a treasure. The story of the 1995 quarter is thrilling not only because of its monetary value but also because of the excitement of discovery. Every coin tells a story, and this one reminds us that even in the modern era, mistakes at the mint can create treasures that collectors dream about. Think about it. A coin that was meant to be ordinary, used for gum, soda, or parking meters, could instead be a valuable collectible traveling through decades before finally being recognized for what it truly is. And here is the part that makes it even more exciting. While the original market price of this coin was just 25 cents, rare examples with errors and in top-grade conditions have sold in auctions for hundreds and even thousands of dollars in different cities across the United States, from Philadelphia to New York, and even in online auctions where collectors from all over the world compete for them. That's the power of rarity and demand in the coin world. So the next time you come across a 1995 quarter, don't just let it slip away unnoticed. Take a closer look, because you might be holding something far greater than you think. The beauty of coin collecting is that treasures are still out there, waiting to be discovered by those who are willing to look carefully and cherish history in their hands. Number 2, we are diving into the fascinating story of the 1994 United States quarter dollar, a coin that seems ordinary at first sight, but hides secrets that make it extremely exciting for coin lovers and collectors. Don't miss a single moment of this video because I will tell you about the unique errors, the rare conditions, and the thrilling details that make this coin more than just change. It can be a fortune waiting to be discovered. The 1994 quarter belongs to the Washington Quarter series, which had already been running for decades by this time. Yet even after so many years, the minting of this coin produced rare surprises that have shocked collectors. On the front you'll find the bold portrait of George Washington, while the reverse still shows the proud eagle spreading its wings, a design that carried American symbolism since 1932. But what makes the 1994 quarter truly special is not only its design, it is the fact that some examples were minted with rare errors, and those errors turned them into gems of the coin world. Imagine holding a 1994 quarter where the design was doubled during minting, creating a double die error that shows two outlines of the letters or numbers. Collectors go wild when they find such pieces because the doubling makes the coin look unusual and extraordinary. These mistakes are very rare and can only be caught by a keen eye, but once discovered, they become highly valuable in the market. Another thrilling possibility is the off-center strike, when the design is not perfectly aligned and you see part of the blank planchet left exposed. The more off-center the strike, the rarer and more desirable the coin becomes. Each one of these coins is unique. No two are exactly the same, which makes them even more attractive to collectors who love one-of-a-kind pieces. Even more exciting is when a 1994 quarter is struck on the wrong planchet. Sometimes a quarter was accidentally struck on a dime or nickel planchet, creating a coin that should not exist at all. These rare minting accidents are highly valuable because they are so unusual, and when they show up in auctions, collectors from different cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago have been known to bid fiercely to add them to their collections. Condition is also a key factor, because while most 1994 quarters were used in daily life and show signs of wear, the ones that have survived in brilliant uncirculated condition, shining with full luster, are in great demand. Collectors pay top prices for high-grade coins, especially when certified by grading services. Combine that with an error, and you have a true treasure in your hands. For anyone starting out in coin collecting, here's my advice. Always check your change carefully. You never know what you might find. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling on the letters, or inspect the rims to spot an off-center strike. Even the edges of the coin can hold clues to errors. Many incredible discoveries were made by collectors who simply paid closer attention than others. What makes collecting so thrilling is not just the money value, but the story behind each coin. A 1994 quarter could have passed through thousands of hands, yet only a small percentage carry those magical errors that make them legendary. That's what makes the hunt so exciting, because every time you look at your coins, you might be holding history and rarity without even knowing it. Now, when it comes to value, remember that the original market price of this coin was just 25 cents, but rare errors and high-grade examples have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars at auctions depending on rarity and condition. Collectors have seen bidding wars break out in cities like Philadelphia and Dallas for these unique coins, proving the high demand and passion they inspire. So my friends, the next time you find a 1994 quarter in your pocket, don't just let it slip away. Take a closer look, because you might be holding something extraordinary. That is the beauty of coin collecting, the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the possibility that the next great treasure is already in your hands. Number 3, and last rare coin. We are going to explore the 1979 United States quarter dollar, a coin that seems so ordinary at first glance. Yet it holds mysteries, errors, and incredible rarities that can turn a simple 25-cent piece into something far more valuable. Stay with me because I will reveal the thrilling secrets about this coin that every collector should know, and you don't want to miss a single detail. The 1979 quarter belongs to the famous Washington Quarter series, a design loved by Americans for decades. On the front you see the bold image of George Washington, and on the reverse the proud eagle spreading its wings, a symbol of strength and freedom. Millions of these coins were struck in 1979, but what makes this year exciting for collectors is not just the design. It is the hidden errors, unique strikes, and rare conditions that can make a single coin stand out in an extraordinary way. One of the most thrilling types of 1979 quarters are those with double die errors. Imagine finding a coin where the letters or numbers appear doubled because of a minting mistake. The words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" can sometimes look doubled, and that unusual detail makes these coins incredibly desirable. Collectors search for them constantly, and when such a coin is found, the excitement it creates is unmatched. There are also 1979 quarters with dramatic off-center strikes. These errors happen when the coin blank was not properly centered during minting, leaving part of the coin blank while the design is shifted to the side. Each one of these is unique, and the more dramatic the shift, the more valuable the coin becomes. Imagine pulling out a quarter from your pocket where half of the eagle's wings are missing because of the error. That is exactly the kind of mistake collectors love to chase. Another fascinating rarity from 1979 is when quarters were struck on the wrong planchet. Mistakes like this happen when the quarter design is struck on a blank meant for a different coin, such as a nickel or a dime. These coins are extremely rare, and when they surface, they always capture the attention of collectors at major auctions in cities like New York, Chicago, or Dallas. They are the kind of treasures that make coin collecting so thrilling because they should not even exist, yet they do. Condition also plays a huge role in the value of the 1979 quarter. While many of these coins have been used in daily life, worn down through decades of transactions, some examples have survived in mint state condition with brilliant luster and no wear at all. These coins are already highly desirable, and if a mint error is combined with top condition, the demand is even stronger. Collectors love adding these shining examples to their sets, and the competition to own them is always fierce. For those who are new to coin collecting, here's a tip. Never ignore any coin from the 1970s. Always check carefully, because treasures are hidden where most people least expect them. Use a magnifying glass to study the date, the letters, and the details of the design. Pay attention to the rims and edges because errors often reveal themselves in small details that many people overlook. That is how collectors make incredible discoveries, by simply paying closer attention. The beauty of the 1979 quarter is not just in its value but in its story. Every coin carries a history, passing through countless hands, traveling across cities and decades. Yet only a few were born with those rare errors that make them stand out as treasures. That is what makes this hobby so thrilling. The idea that the next great discovery could be sitting quietly in your own pocket right now. And here comes the exciting part. While the original market price of this coin was simply 25 cents, rare error examples and high-grade pieces have shocked collectors by selling for hundreds and even thousands of dollars in markets and auctions across the country. Collectors have battled it out in cities like Philadelphia and Los Angeles, each determined to own these extraordinary coins, pushing prices higher with every bid. That is the power of rarity, demand, and collector passion. So the next time you see a 1979 quarter, don't just toss it aside as ordinary change. Look closely, because you might be holding a true treasure. The thrill of coin collecting is all about discovery, and you never know when your simple quarter could become the coin that changes everything. Thank you for watching and joining me on this exciting journey into the story of the 1979 United States quarter dollar. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, leave a comment with your thoughts, and most importantly subscribe to the channel so you never miss another thrilling story about rare coins and hidden treasures. Together we will keep uncovering the secrets that make coin collecting one of the most exciting hobbies in the world. So stay tuned because the next coin we talk about could surprise you even more.